everybody? Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. And my God, does it ever feel good to say happy Tuesday? Because it is a Tuesday, but it feels like a Monday due to the fact that I had off yesterday for Memorial Day. So, it feels like it should be Monday. I'm a day off. I keep thinking I thought yesterday was Sunday. I keep thinking today's Monday, but it's not. We're a day ahead. That is always nice. One day closer to the weekend, and really looking forward to this weekend. Got some cool plans. Some cool hunting stuff for you guys too. We'll see how that goes down. But anyway, that's then. This is now. Let's take a look at some stuff I picked up. And this is actually some stuff I grabbed last week. I really wanted to get through some of those unboxings for you guys, and I wanted to show you guys some other stuff. So I didn't get around to showing you guys what I picked up here. I've had this pile sitting here for some time now, since maybe I think like I'd say I've had this sitting there since like Thursday or so. So finally get around to showing you this. I did actually post about this at cinemasickness.com. I always tell you guys, if I find a really good deal, whether I'm taking advantage of it or not, I will post about it at cinemasickness.com, because I might not always show you what I grabbed like that immediate day. Sometimes I do sit on stuff occasionally like this, and I still want to let you guys know about that deal. I don't want to tell you guys like a week later, hey, there was this really good deal that you all missed out on. I want you guys to know about it as soon as I know about it. So again, guys, I did post about this at cinemasickness.com. Hopefully you guys saw it. Hopefully you guys took advantage of this deal. And let's take a look at what that deal was. And that is $1 DVDs showing up at Dollar Tree. Yes, very cool. Dollar Tree, love when they get a new stuff. I think the last time they got a new stuff, they had some like really, really good titles. Some like Blu-rays and stuff. Remember when like the 3D like Nitro Circus movie was showing up? That was so cool. A lot of good stuff shows up at Dollar Tree. Always a great place to hunt when they get new stuff in. Now, unfortunately, I would say this go-round, not nearly as good of a haul. The stuff they had was just kind of like, it was okay. But for $1, this is one thing I love. I love for $1 seeing what they have, because there's all kinds of stuff that usually that movies I never heard of, movies maybe I've seen when I'm out and about and thought, this kind of could be interesting, but I pass on it. For $1, brand new, factory sealed, I will pick it up because, hey, who knows? It could be my next favorite movie. I love blind buying movies. I like looking at a movie and saying, this looks interesting. This is a movie I could enjoy. Maybe the plot sounds really cool. Maybe I like who's in it. For one reason or another, something about this intrigues me. Something about this movie makes me want to see it, and it's $1, so it's the right price. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to blind buy it. I'm going to check it out. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe it'll suck. But if it does suck, I only paid $1 for it. I'm not losing out. And if it's awesome, then I only paid $1 for a really awesome movie. And I've done that many a time. So, all right, guys, let's take a look at what I picked up from Dollar Tree. So the first thing here is a movie I've never heard of, definitely a blind buy, and that is Dark Kingdom, The Dragon King. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure I would have passed on this one or not. It's kind of like, maybe I would have, maybe I wouldn't have. But what really sold me was the Horror Unleashed. I believe that's printed on. Yeah, it's actually printed on the. Believe it or not, the wrapping. It's actually printed on there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is something they do during the Halloween season. You'll see lots of companies, like for instance Sony here. Lots of companies will do these. Like just put their regular releases out, just their other their standard releases out, but they'll put them out with this kind of banner on it, just to kind of say, hey, Halloween, you want to buy this? It's horror related. Ooh, pick it up. So the only problem with that is sometimes the movies they put these packagings on aren't always exactly horror. Sometimes it's like really, 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 sometimes calling these movies horror is a stretch. So, this might be the same thing. I look at this and think, this is a horror movie? Seems kind of like sci-fi, fantasy. I'd say more fantasy going on. I don't really see horror when I look at this cover art. Now, I could be wrong. This could be definitely a horror movie. I have no idea. But if you guys have seen this movie, clue me in. Let me know. I've never seen it. But, I may have grabbed it just... I mean, the artwork kind of looks fun. I might have grabbed it. I do like a good fantasy movie, so I might have grabbed it just based on the artwork alone. But, again, the Horror Unleashed kind of sealed the deal, kind of made me go, okay, I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to check it out. But, again, sometimes that's quite a stretch. And this, I would be surprised if it had nothing to do with horror whatsoever. But who knows? We'll check it out. We'll see. Could be the scariest movie I've ever seen. Not going to hold my breath on that. Then I grabbed Locker 13. Another blind buy. Never heard of this one. But I thought the lineup looked good. Thought the synopsis sounded interesting. And I thought for $1, I'm going to check it out. But again, I've never seen this movie. I don't really know anything about it other than what I read on the synopsis. So, once again, if you guys have seen this movie, if you know anything about this film, leave a comment below. I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know about Locker 13. I'm intrigued. I'm looking forward to checking that out. This is a movie I've heard of, but in name only. I've never actually seen it, and that is Impact. Yeah. Yeah. This is one of those movies where I'm like, this is going to be just really, really, really cheesy. I have no doubts. I guess it's just about what started as the most beautiful and the largest meteor shower in 10,000 years unexpectedly becomes the catalyst for a potential collision between the moon and the planet Earth. The world's leading scientists, yada, 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 have 39 days to stop the moon's course, or the Earth and all of mankind will perish. That's awesome. So this is probably going to be just super cheeseball. Who put this out? Sony put this out. A lot of, like, these are all Sony titles. I wouldn't be surprised. Not all Sony, but a lot of these are. So, yeah. I don't know. What's up with Sony? They're like a lot of, I mean, all these $1 titles showing up at Dollar Tree. They've been licensing out a lot of their stuff to Mill Creek. I don't know. Sony must be hurting a bit. Poor guys. But, yeah, so we'll see. This looks pretty cheesy, but could be fun. We'll see. Again, if you've seen it, leave a comment below. All right, then I had to grab this. This is In the Name of the King 2. Two Worlds. I do not have In the Name of the King 1. I don't have it. But it is one of those movies that I come across somewhat frequently. And when I come across it, it's one of those movies where you pick it up and you go, no, I'll pass on it for now. Like, it's a movie that I think about. Every time I see it, I think. Even if I don't like, pick it up, even if I just see it, like, and I'm scanning through stuff, I kind of, like, eye it up and think, and then I just pass. I don't know why. I've always thought about grabbing it, but I didn't really know if it was any good or not. And I've never bothered to look up any information on it to see what kind of reviews it gets and whatnot. I probably should. But, like I said, I've always been intrigued. And when I came across the sequel, I thought to myself, all right, for $1, I'm picking this up. I mean, hell, it has Dolph Lundgren in it, so I'm kind of sold as it is. But I'm going to pick this one up, and now I'm finally going to grab the first movie when I come across it. I've been thinking about getting it for some time now. Saw this, thought, the cinema gods were telling me you have to get this, and you have to finally pick up the first movie. So I'm going to grab it. Is there a third one? I want to say there's a third movie, too. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. But had to at least grab the sequel here, and I will definitely pick up the first movie when I come across it, and we'll see if it's any good. If you guys have seen either the first or second one, leave comments below. Another blind buy. Moby Dick. Okay. It's a good story. Will this be a good telling of it? I don't know, but I mean, I like the cast. I'll give it that. Great, fantastic cast there. So, again, I don't know anything about this. This could be, it could be good, could be bad. I have no idea, but the cast in of itself sold me. I was intrigued. I gotta be honest. I may have passed on this one if I wouldn't have flipped it over and saw those faces. Those faces kind of made me go, oh, all right, it's a reputable cast. I'm kind of intrigued because sometimes when you see a movie and you're just like, I don't really know if this is going to be good. And you look at the back and you're like, I don't have any idea who these people are. Sometimes that'll throw me off anyway. It'll kind of make me go, maybe I'm not going to get this. But if I see a movie and go, I don't know, but I turn it over and there's a whole bunch of faces and I'm like, I like all these people. I might jump on it. And that's what I did here. So for $1, grab Moby Dick. I've never seen it. I don't know if this is going to be any good. I don't know how truthful to the book it'll be. Leave a comment below. Let me know. All right, then Anthony Hopkins in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Very, very cool. I have never seen this one. This is from 1982. This is the 1982 version. There are about 372 million versions of this story. And now I have yet another one in the collection. Like I said, I've never seen this one, but certainly do love Anthony Hopkins. And I love the Hunchback story. So had to jump on it. This I'm pretty sure I'm going to at least enjoy to some extent. This is one of those movies where I'm like, yeah, it might not be the best telling of the story, but I got a feeling I'm going to enjoy this one to at least an extent. Whether it's cheesy, whether it's fun, whether it's really good, I don't know, but some way, somehow, I'm going to find this one enjoyable, I'm sure. Another movie I've heard of, but I've never picked up, and that is see, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Is it Hares? I don't know how you say that. Hades? Hades Factor? Like I said, I've heard of it, but I've only heard of it in the fact that I've seen this DVD a few times. I haven't heard anybody talking about it. I've heard of it like in the fact that I've seen it and thought about grabbing it a few times. But Hades, H-A-D-E-S, Hades. I'm gonna say Hades. Hades Factor. I have no idea. What the hell is that? You tell me. Like I said, I've come across this one a few times out and about, and I have looked at it because it kind of has, you know, that like identity or like a Born Identity sort of kind of rip-off cover art going on. There's a Biohazard symbol in the back. You know, I was intrigued. The lineup has me intrigued as well. Just one of those movies where every time I come across it, I think this could be interesting, but there's other stuff I want to grab, so I usually pass on it. And that's about it. So I came across it for $1, factory sealed, although plastic's coming off. But for $1, I figured it's about time I finally jump on it. We'll see. I don't even know how to correctly pronounce the name, and I don't know if this is going to be any good. But hey, for $1, finally had to pick it up. And you guys can let me know. Leave a comment below if it's any good, because I sure as hell don't know. We'll see. All right, then we will check out some anime I picked up. Well, sort of some anime. Anime and a half, we'll say. So I grabbed volumes 2, 3, 4, and 5 of Astro Boy. Very cool. All for $1 a piece. That's awesome. Finally getting some classic Astro Boy here in my collection. I do not have any Astro Boy in my collection. I mean, besides the movie. That's it, but that's the only Astro Boy I have. So, had to pick these up. Looking forward to checking these out. Very, very cool. And we will see if these are any good. I should say classic Astro Boy. There was Astro Boy before this Astro Boy, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'm not some Astro Boy fanboy. I don't really know a ton about Astro Boy. I'm very new to Astro Boy. So, let me know, how many different series of this show was there? I think there's a much older series than this, right? Or is this the old? I don't know. I have no idea. You guys clue me in. I don't know everything there is to know about everything. I'm sorry, but I grabbed volume 2, 3, 4, and 5. Unfortunately, did not have volume 1. I talked to some other people who found movies at Dollar Tree. None of them found volume 1. So apparently volume 1 does not exist at Dollar Tree. If you guys find it, let me know because I'm interested. So I had to grab these. Very, very cool for $1 a piece. Couldn't pass that up. But like I said, I don't know a ton about Astro Boy, but gotta check them out. Then I know nothing about this. This is Monsuno? Yep, I have no idea. Volume 1, Destiny. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. But it looked like some fun anime. It's put up by Shout. That's always a good sign. I do tend to enjoy things Shout puts out. But, I don't know what this is. I really have no idea. Oh, look, Tops. Guess they had trading cards. Yep, you guys can let me know. Is this basically like a trading card game or something? I would not be surprised. This is some like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon like type deal going on. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know about this one. If you guys have ever seen this show, let me know, clue me in, leave a comment below. This is completely new to me, but hey, I'm like, all right. It's animated. I'll pretty much grab anything animated that looks interesting because I just love animation. So, had to grab it, and we'll see. You got me. I don't know that one. This, though, definitely the best for last. Really excited for this. And this is the Superhero Squad Show, Season 2, Volume 4. Very awesome because I have Season 2, Volume 1, 2, and 3. I did not have 4 yet. I think Season 1, I think I'm missing one of those volumes as well. I think I'm missing like Volume 2 or something like that. I don't know. I forget what volume I'm missing. But I almost have this entire show now. I was just missing one volume from each season. And now I have Season 2, Volume 4 that completes my Season 2 collection. That is awesome. I've seen some episodes of this. It's all right. You know, it's definitely for a much, much younger audience. But it's a pretty decent show, and I've been wanting to sit down and watch, marathon and watch all the episodes back to back, and I'm so close to being able to do that now. Just gotta get one more volume, and I gotta finally sit down and watch all these. So this was a really cool find. I was really excited to pick this up for $1, because for whatever reason, the volumes I have, I see them all the time. All the volumes of the show, the 6 volumes of the show that I do own, I just see everywhere. So there's 2 volumes that always elude me. And now I got one of them, so just one more to grab, and then I'll complete my collection. and that'll be awesome. So, all right, guys, there you go. That is it. If you've seen really any of this stuff, yes, any of this, with the exception of the Superhero Squad show, this I have seen, but everything else here, clue me in. I mean, I've seen some Astro Boy as well. I'm just not sure what Astro Boy I have seen. I want to say that there were different like series of Astro Boy, right? It wasn't just one series. It was like there, right? Am I correct? Am I wrong on that one? I don't know. I want to say I've seen something different than this one, but I could be very, very, very wrong about that. So you guys, please clue me in. Let me know about any of this stuff. If you have any thoughts on any of this at all, if you know anything about any of these at all, if you've seen these, if you just want to tell me what I should be thinking of these movies, leave a comment down below. I love to hear your thoughts. And that is the fun of Dollar Tree, is buying a whole boatload of movies you've never heard of. And again, I don't know really anything about any of these. And that's kind of exciting. I know a lot of people, there are so many people out there who are like, oh, I don't blind buy stuff, because I want to make sure that I'm buying something that I know I'm going to like. And I'm like, I understand that. I get that. I understand if you want to do that. But for me, I can't tell you how many times I've blind bought something, bought a movie that I've never heard of, I knew nothing about, but just looked at it and said, this kind of looks interesting. I want to check it out. Get home and watch it, and I'm just like, this is my new favorite movie. That happens so many times where I just watch a movie that's just absolutely fantastic that I wouldn't have bought had I not just blind bought it. So I got nothing wrong with that. I love doing it. And it's not like I buy every movie. It's not like I went into Dollar Tree and said, I'm going to buy every single movie they have. No, I only picked up the ones that I thought this would intrigue me. If I pick up a movie and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to have any interest in watching that. I don't like the cast. I don't like the synopsis. Nothing about this movie intrigues me. Even for $1, I'm not going to grab it. But the stuff I grabbed, I'm intrigued by. I want to see. They might be good. Who knows? So, all right, enough rambling. Leave a comment below. Head out to Dollar Tree. Pick up some great DVDs. I heard some people finding some Blu-rays as well. I saw one Blu-ray when I was there, but I don't know if it was a new title or a title that had been there from last time. I forget what it was, but it wasn't anything I had any interest in whatsoever. It was some really obscure, just no-name movie that I've never even heard of. So some people said they found some Blu-rays. I only found one. Maybe you'll find more. So head up to Dollar Tree. Get some DVDs, maybe get some Blu-rays for $1 a piece. You can't beat those deals. So, all right, guys, there you go. That is it. So like I always say, if you like this video, please give me a like. All you can do is click on the wow. It is so early in the morning. I got to get to bed. So hit that. Yeah, it's one of those nights. So hit that thumbs up tab down below. Only takes 2 seconds, and it means the absolute world to me. Also, if you're not already subbed, please do. I do a brand new daily sickness video every single day. Collection updates, cinema hunting videos, unboxings, looks into my collection, looks into my sickness for cinema on a daily basis. And a lot of times, I'm more awake and more with it in my videos, but not all the time. 50% of the time, I'm with in the wake. The other 50% of the time, it's really too early, or it's way too early in the morning before I've gone to bed, or way too early in the morning where I've just woken up where I'm doing these videos. Always the worst times to shoot videos, but whatever. So hit that subscribe button. You'll see a brand new video from me every single day. I gotta do a brand new video every single day, plus other bonus videos sprinkled in here and there for your enjoyment. I've been doing it for over 4 years now. I got no plans on stopping, so hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're not already over at cinemasickness.com, down below there is a link. Click on that link. Head over there. Check it out. You'll find a lot more over there than just these videos. I do post these videos there, but there is so much more over at cinemasickness.com for you to check out. All kinds of other stuff, including deals. Like I said, when I walked into Dollar Tree and found this deal, I snapped a picture of the rack all this stuff was on and said, hey, new DVDs showing up at Dollar Tree. Wanted to let you guys know as soon as possible. So I'm always posting stuff like that. All kinds of cool stuff, including my entire collection is listed over there. FAQ page, what I'm watching. Team Sickness is there as well. If you like my videos, you're going to love the videos from Team Sickness. All you got to do over at cinemasickness.com is click on the Team Sickness tab. Check out everything from those guys and gals. And also while there, be sure to click on the merchandise tab where you can purchase yourself a Cinema Sickness hat, t-shirt, button, satchel, hoodie, tank top, baby gear, and so on and so forth. I would also really appreciate your support there as well. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I am so going to go to bed now. And have a great Tuesday. And I will see you tomorrow on Wednesday. Hump Day. Yes, already Wednesday tomorrow. Crazy, but awesome. See you then, guys. Bye.